That's one of those, I'm guessing, where you go, how do I capture this and do it in a column? I mean, it's more of it feels like a 30 for 30, Vin Scully, and you're trying to capture him in a column. How challenging
Yeah,
was that?
yeah, it was so difficult, Dan. It was so he's been so much part of my life and part of all of our lives. How do you describe the soundtrack of your summer? How do you describe the wallpaper in your living room and on a summer night? How do you describe the all the millions of words that he was our muse, and how do you capture that? And I think the thing that made him so different is that he was so, I don't want to say different, but made him so unique was that he was so kind and so gentle. And so, this is a man, he called his own bobblehead night and never said it was his bobblehead night. Imagine that. Called the whole game, never once said it was his bobblehead night. Would never do a book. I begged him to do a book with me. Would never write a book. How many people of his stature have not written books? He said, I don't think I'm that interesting, Bill. He wouldn't come back on once he retired in 2016. He wouldn't come back on and do any World Series innings when the Dodgers were in him. He said, no, that's my place is gone. I'm just going to get in the way. He always thought he was just going to get in the way. And, and then of course the crowning achievement out here, which was amazing to everybody, was when his final game at Dodger Stadium that he broadcast, he ended it by singing "Wind Beneath My Wings" to the fans. And it was the only misguided gesture of his career because we should have been singing it to him.
Yeah.
But that's how he felt. He felt like the fans were the ones who lifted him and carried him through all this. And his appreciation was never lost.
And if you had a style like that now, nobody's going to hire you, right?
Yeah, because for one thing, he wasn't a homer. He never, this is a little secret about Ben. He never really went to the clubhouse, and the players admired him, but didn't really like him for a long time because he was critical of them. He wasn't there. He called the game right down the middle, and he told stories. So he wouldn't really call the game. He told the stories. He used to tell me God invented the foul ball for him because every foul ball meant the story could continue. And you would cheer right there, and you'd be listening to Vinny tell a story, and you'd be cheering for the foul ball. And stories like, I remember the one that I think it was the Diamondbacks brought in an outfielder, Socrates Brito, and I thought, oh God, here we go, let's go, Vinny. And for 6 innings, we learned all about Socrates, and foul ball after foul ball after foul ball, and God made the foul ball for Vinny.